Alright, so welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel. So, just found out yesterday that Trails of Cold Steel 2 is coming out like September 6th. So, don't think I'll be done this game in time for that one, but I do have it coming, so we'll probably, when we finish this game, we'll jump right into the next one. So, just gonna be playing Trails of Cold Steel for like a year straight, but whatever. Let's continue on with our conversations here. I think we finished with Emma, so let's talk to Eustace. We still have some time before we reach Bereahard, but we'll be changing trains as soon as we arrive, so make sure you're ready. I will be, though it's a shame we won't have time to stick around for a while. I would have liked to see Rufus again if we had the chance. I'm sure he's much too busy for that anyway. And it hardly seems appropriate to return home now, after I chose not to during the summer. Yeah, that is a good point. Huh. Is something on your mind? I'm just wondering what my family and the other nobles are doing at the moment. This past month they've been a little overly quiet. Now that you mention it, I haven't heard of any major conflicts between the two factions lately at all. Maybe they're just showing some restraint for a while. After all the craziness that happened at the festival last month. Neither faction is considered enough to avoid conflict over something so trite. I suppose I should just try to focus on our field study and not concern myself with matters beyond my control. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Alright, Gaius. The issue of regional cultural heritage is quite a profound one. So profound as to have its own tax implications. Well, the desire to preserve the region's traditions and heritage is pretty important in most places throughout the Empire. Like the old animist traditions in Legram, I hear a lot of those are still around. Indeed, no doubt you will see many of them firsthand during our stay. Countless anecdotes regarding the Lance Maiden as well. Sounds like Legram has a lot in common with my home in Nord. Our cultures and traditions may differ, but we worship the same goddess and spirits. I think that's a fact many Erebonians are starting to forget. And if you ask me, those traditions are worth protecting, even if it means a little extra money going to taxes. Yeah, I feel the same. It seems there will be much to learn during this month's field study. Alright, Millium. Look at all the trees going past the window. This is so cool. I want to ride more trains like this. It's really fun. Really? Now I'm kind of surprised. I'd assume being in the intelligence division meant you'd be taking trains all the time. Well, I usually just ride on Lammy while I'm out on a mission. And the super fast train Claire and the others in the RMP use doesn't have any windows. And Gramps' special train is too fancy, so you can't really relax. Huh, interesting. It's not often that you get to ride on a regular train like this then, is it? But if you get too excited here, you're not going to have much excitement left for when we reach our destination. Especially considering how early you got up this morning. But I was so excited, I could barely sleep. But I'll be fine, I've still got plenty of energy. What was I saying? See? Told you. We'll be at Bereahard soon, so try and get some sleep on the next train, okay? Okay. At times like this, she really is just like any other 13-year-old. Alright, time to play some Blade. We need to get our Link experience. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe start making these videos a little bit longer so that we can maybe get through this game eventually.
Please draw a card. Then I'll make the first move. We're evenly matched. Let's redraw. Then I'll make the first move. Mirror.
Mirror? We're going to mirror you.
I didn't expect that.
Damn
Mirror. It. Well played. Well played.
Okay, can you stop that?
Well played.
Thank you. I win. Haha.
I admit defeat. Well done.
Alright, so we got another... Only 50? I thought I'd give 100 for Blade. Oh well, still worth doing. But I kind of like Blade. Blade's alright.
Please go easy on me.
Never, Emma. Though she'll probably annihilate me. She's too good. And I didn't get that great of a
Shall
spread.
we draw then?
But we'll see
Allow
what
me
we
to
can
play
pull off
first
here.
then. Ouch, I wasn't expecting that. Ouch, I wasn't expecting that. Oh no, this could be trouble. I'm gonna use a bolt card. I'm gonna use a bolt card.
Alright, so I think we can win.
Sorry, I'm using a mirror. Oh no, this could be trouble. Ah, we have the same score. Let's draw again. Oh no, you beat
Nice.
me.
Alright. Too bad, Emma. You suck. Alright, let's play with... still have 3 more people to play with. Hopefully we'll get through these
If
games
we
pretty
have
quickly.
to. Draw a card. Go ahead then. We have the same score. Let's redraw.
Alright, Eustace, let's redraw.
We have the same score. Let's redraw.
Alright,
I'll be going first.
apparently.
Take this.
Alright,
Take this.
alright.
How about this?
How about I this back?
Oh, you impertinent little...
We're gonna bolt you.
Now you've done it. At least it wasn't a complete waste of time.
I'm getting better at Blade. Getting better. I just got really unlucky last time we were on the train, because I think I lost like almost every single game. Will Milliam annihilate us? I don't know.
It's time to duel.
I think you get the Link experience whether you win or lose, so it's really not a big deal.
Come on, draw a card. You're up first, I guess.
I guess.
Take this. Come on, draw another one. Come on, draw another one. I'm going first. Ah! Boo, I wanted to win.
Wow, we annihilated Milliam. Alright. Sorry, Milliam. We kind of beat you really easily. Alright, so let's stop playing. Or stop talking, rather. The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for the patronage this special express line is bound for, Bereahard. Our next stop is Bereahard, the terminus of this express line. Please ensure you have all your belongings with you when you're disembarking the train. Finally! We have to change trains here, right? That's right. A train bound for Allegrum should be arriving in about 10 minutes. We'll need to hurry if we want to board it in time. That's too bad. I was kinda hoping for the chance to poke around Bereahard. Oh yeah, it's your first time in Bereahard, isn't it? I'd be glad to show you around should the opportunity arise. You did graciously open your home to us in Nord after all. Oh, the cat's coming. Celine. Oh, maybe we'll learn more about her in this chapter. I mean, Emma is with us, so, and she's got some sort of affinity with Celine. And then Emma's also got the weird, like, magic powers, so I don't know what's going on with that either. Wow, this forest is really dense. It almost looks like a scene from a picture book, as though if you kept very quiet, fairies might come out to play. It might not come as a surprise that there are many such legends in this region. The Lance Maiden, Leanne Sandlot, was born in Legram, but because of her preternatural strength and beauty, some believed her a changeling switched at birth by the fairies. Really fascinating. The reality is a bit less rosy. The family line of the court Sandlot came to an end when she died under mysterious circumstances. After the War of the Lions, it's hardly surprising that such tales have persisted. A changeling, huh? Oh. Look at that fog. It came on so suddenly. Well, Legram is well known for its fog, among other things. This is not at all uncommon for this time of year. The fog does help keep the temperature cooler during the summer, though. In that case, bring on the fog. No, Lammy, you can't smash that. I hope Lammy doesn't smash things accidentally. Whoa! It's stunning. This is the first time I visited Legram, but it's every bit as beautiful as I'd led to believe. So this is the town of mist and ancient legends. I'm pleased you seem to have taken a liking to it. Unfortunately, the mist does hinder the visibility. On a clear day, the surface of the lake gleams like a polished mirror. Fog or no, it's breathtaking all the same. Welcome home, my lady. What? How long have you been there? Interesting, I couldn't sense him coming at all. I have returned, Klaus. I see that your proficiency in the art of concealment has not diminished in my time away from home. On the contrary, my age has begun to get the better of me, I'm afraid. Watching you grow and mature is the only joy left in an old man like me. Surely you jest. Can I assume that Father not coming to meet us means he's currently away from Legram? I'm afraid so. He also mentioned that he was unsure when he might return. I'd expect that to be the case. Nonetheless, allow me to introduce you. Everyone, this is Klaus, the Arseid family steward. He fills in for my father in his absence and serves as acting master for the Arseid School of Swordsmanship. The acting master? Sounds like one amazing old guy. I trust you all had a pleasant trip, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. Let me be the first to welcome you to Legram. If If you'll come with me, I'll escort you to the mansion. The mansion? Whoa, I like the sounds of that. That is, if that's where we're staying, anyway. Still, it doesn't look like the years have really changed too much here. It's like walking into a bygone era. You can really see the influence of animism in the region, too. Just look at this stone monument. I believe it was built long before the Arseid family was entrusted with the governance of this region, which would make it several hundred years old at the very least. It has a rather strange shape, too. Ooh, what's that? It appears to be a statue of the Lance Maiden. That's right, the statue itself is the Lance Maiden herself. While those beside her are the two of the Eisenritter. I believe these were made over 200 years ago as well. Indeed, tradition holds that they were constructed to honor the achievements of Saint Sandlot. Incidentally, the knight kneeling on the lower right is the ancestor of the Viscount. So that's Laura's great-great-great-grandfather, huh? You'll need a few more greats. We're about 10 generations apart. Lady Laura, I'm so pleased to see you back in Legram. Oh wait, is that the guy talking? The Viscount did mention that you'd be returning. I'm so happy to see you again, Lady Laura. I'm so glad that you're all well. I'm just back for 2 or 3 days on a field study as part of my coursework at the Academy. I'll be sure to visit more with you each later. Oh, of course, please do. I'd love to hear all about life at the Academy, how it's been treating you. So it seems she's quite popular around here. Yeah, looks like the Viscount's family has built up a good relationship with the people of Legram. Hey, it's that Tovolt guy. Looks like they finally showed up. Well, it's been a pretty busy around here. I could use the help. I can't remember if that was his name. I think it was. Something like that. Huh? Oh well, guess I'll go look over their tasks one more time, just to be sure. I can hear the ring of steel on steel. Undoubtedly the sounds of swords crossing. Ah, so then this must be the Arseid School's training hall. Indeed it is. I have more memories in this building than I could possibly count, although many of them involve being soundly defeated by my father, Orklaus. Ah, my apologies, my lady. Well, it's pretty apparent he's not your run-of-the-mill butler. You can tell by the way he carries himself. He has a master's poise. And this is the Viscount Arseid's mansion. Wow, so this is where Lady Laura lives. Laura. You'd expect nothing less from the Viscount. And it seems to be built on a hill overlooking the town, too. It was originally built with the intent that it could function as a stronghold, should the need ever arise. Welcome to the house, or the home of Viscount Arseid. Allow me to show you around in my father's stead. Wow, what an incredible view. It's so beautiful. It's not often I take in a view this spectacular. Say, is that... Wow, a castle! Ah, that must be Legrom's famous landmark. Indeed, that's Lohengrin Castle. During the War of the Lions, it served as the Lance Maiden's stronghold. Saint's Castle towering on the shore of a shimmering lake. Just seeing it there in all its majesty makes me want to set brush to canvas. It does seem like a scene tailor-made for painting. I agree, but there'll be plenty of time to take in the scenery later. Right now, we need to go pick up our list of field study tasks. Oh, right. Are you the one who prepared our tasks for us, Klaus? Actually, the assignment of your duties here has been entrusted to a professional. A professional at what? Can you elaborate? Head of the Bracer Guild in the town's central plaza. At the Master's behest, they have taken on the responsibility of preparing all of the tasks for your field study here. The Bracer Guild? There's a branch here in Legrom? Indeed, there's been a small branch of the guild in this town for many years. My family has a good relationship with the guild. They've done much for us and the town over the years. Oh, really? Well, whatever, not like they asked me to do anything. What are you babbling on about? Nothing much, just thinking out loud. Anyway, looks like we need to pay a visit to the guild. Yeah, I'd like to get through as many of the tasks today as we can. We'll be taking our leave now, Klaus. Of course. Please take care, everyone. Alright, Bracer Guild, here we come. Alright. So I think we're on chapter 5. There's still, I think, 2 more chapters left. Still so much game. Oh well, at least I'm enjoying it, so it doesn't matter. How did you get over here so quickly? Huh. That's a little suspicious. So I have no idea where the Bracer Guild is, but hopefully we'll find it on the map. Oh, we should go check out the statues too, because, see if there's anything with those. So, Chapel, School of Training. So I guess this is all part of the mansion grounds? They have a little chapel. Oh, never mind, the rest of the map loaded up. So there's the Bracer Guild.
A cross inside a circle. Any idea what it means?
No one really knows for sure. There are a number of theories, though.
Unfortunately, the meanings of most animist symbols have been lost over time.
Alright. There sure are more remnants of animism here than I expected. There's actually a spirit monument much like this one out on the highway, too. One theory is that they exist as signposts to guide the spirits to this land. Because of that, people have regarded them as a means to call forth spirits since the days of antiquity. Oh, fascinating. I can only imagine what it would look like if they were to succeed. Well, it's just a theory. No one really knows what their real purpose is. But they're still really important, right? Then here I was thinking it'd be fun to have Lammy smash them up. I'd really appreciate it if you didn't. Such destructive impulses. Oh, you're insane! Milliam is insane. Alright, let's see the Lance Maiden statues too. So this is the Eisenritter statue. It's pretty impressive up close. It's so cool. Saint Sandlot and the Eisenritter are the pride of Legrom, and have been ever since the War of the Lions. When I look at this statue, I'm always reminded of my personal goal. It's been my lifelong aspiration to be as skilled a warrior as my ancestor and Saint Sandlot were. Wow. I can see the ambition gleaming in her eyes. It's not surprising, everyone has their heroes after all. Alright, so let's go, I want to say his name was Tovolt, but There's something similar to that, but I can't remember. But let's go and say hello to him.
This building is the Legram branch of the Bracer Guild.
Thank you, Laura. Oh, the guild emblem. I must not have noticed it earlier with all the mist. Strange. The branches in the capital were closed due to political pressure, but this one seems to be active. The Legram branch continues to operate as it always has. That's why I was rather surprised to find out that the capital's branches were no longer active. Come to think of it, we met a Bracer back when we were in Briarheart for our field study, but I saw no signs of a guild branch there either. It was closed a year ago. Though, as I understand it, the pressure to close came from the Duke's household, not the Imperial government. Is that so? Well, Bracers are an eyesore to most of those well-to-do types. They don't bow to authority and can't bribe them, and you can't bribe them with Mira. They're all about protecting civilians. Give them any excuse to lean on the Bracers to get them out of the picture, and that's exactly what they're gonna do. Milliam, that's kind of... You don't mince words, do you? Choice words coming from an Intelligence Division operative. Do you think you're not complicit in this? Well, it's less us and more Gramps. He went barging into the branches in the capital himself and started telling them what they could and couldn't do. Wow. That explains the instructor's frosty temperament toward him. Man, you guys sure know how to poke a guy where it hurts, don't you? Oh. Now there's a familiar face. I'm pleased to see you again, Toval. Oh, do you know each other? No, we just ran into each other a couple months ago. Long time no see, Lady Laura. Sounds like Sarah's keeping your nose to the grindstone, huh? Wait, so you must be a former associate of our instructor, I take it. Pretty much. I'm Toval Randiner, a Bracer with the guild here in the Empire. Good to meet you, ladies and gents of Class 7. Wait a minute. So it wasn't coincidence that we ran into you in Briarheart? Bingo, Sarah told me you were going to be there. She wanted me to keep an eye out for you and step in if you ever got in a real tight spot. But she insisted I play it casual and not give myself away. Man, that part was a lot harder than I thought it'd be. I had no idea. Thank you so much for all your assistance back then. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to bust Marcus out without your help. You may not have directly assisted me, but I suppose you have my thanks nonetheless. You're welcome. Sarah's repaid that debt in full though, so don't worry about it. Interesting, I had no idea that you'd already met some of the members of our class. Incidentally, Toval, the guild standing here in Erebonia certainly seems to have shifted over the past 2 years. No doubt, basically every branch here in the Empire is shut down after the government started putting pressure on us. Some of us found work in a different field like Sarah, others transferred to branches outside the country. But we all agree to get back together if we ever resume operations in Erebonia again. Until then, we're just trying to keep a low profile, scrapping out a living for ourselves. It sounds like a difficult life. Still, with the guild having to decrease its presence, isn't there more than enough work for the remaining branches? I wish. The Railway Military Police deals with a lot of the stuff we would have handled before. Your little lady's friend in particular keeps herself pretty busy. Oh, you mean Claire? Yep, she sure is a hard worker. Although, with all the time she spends on work, it's no wonder she doesn't have a boyfriend. Milliam. I'm not sure you should go around sharing the details of people's private lives without their consent. Well, I find enough work to keep the lights on here anyway. And this branch has the Viscount's approval, so we can display our sign without getting in trouble. So that's how it is. Well, it's nice to hear that the Viscount seems pretty supportive of the guild. He seems to find much of himself in the Bracer's way of life. self-reliance, pride, a focus on helping others. He's long said that if we were free of other responsibilities, he would join the guild and work as a bracer himself. Oh my, that seems very... I hardly think a man who owns territory in the Empire could just up and join the bracers. The Radiant Blade Master himself as a bracer, huh? In terms of strength and standing, he's probably on par with Cassius Bright. I bet he'd make S rank right on the spot. Cassius Bright? Oh. You know Cassius Bright? I believe he's currently a Brigadier General in the Liberlian Army, as well as bearer of the title Divine Blade. Guess I should expect no less from a member of the Intelligence Division. Anyway, that's how the Viscount ended up asking me to sort out some tasks for your field study. Let me give you those now. Alright, so what do we got? So we have 2 required and 1 unrequired. So I need someone to replace a lot of orbit lights. I've never done that before. A monster, a big one. And a training bout at the students at the Arseed school. Okay, cool. 200 Selge radius around Legram. Each student must record his or her activities daily. Oh, so this is how your field studies go? Generally, yeah. Should we come back tomorrow to pick up our next set of tasks then? Yeah, I got some more work I could use your help with. We're pretty short-handed here, so we've got a real monster of a backlog building up. I'm counting on you to pave the way to Easy Street for me, okay? Will do. Alright then, let's waste no time getting started. Looks like one of these requests is from the training hall. It seems to be from Klaus. Got a monster extermination request too. We'll have to head out onto the highway for that one. It would be nice if we could cover as many of the townspeople's requests as possible too. This is so cool. Alright, so I think now is a good time to take a break. We'll work on these tasks next time. So as always, thanks for watching.